Right. So today we're diving deep, and I mean deep, into Jameis Winston
Oh, yeah.
and his NFL career.
This will be good.
We've got a ton of excerpts here to unpack.
Definitely a fascinating story.
It really is, and I think that's putting it mildly, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a quarterback who always keeps you guessing.
He does.
So can Jameis Winston finally, merge all that raw talent with some, consistency?
Big question, right?
That's the puzzle we're trying to put together today.
It is.
I mean, the guy has had these incredible highs.
For sure.
Setting rookie records.
Oh, yeah.
And then just the lows, the interceptions.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a wild ride.
It's been a roller coaster.
It really has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what's always captivated you about Winston?
What's really interesting to me about Jameis is how his arm strength isn't just about throwing far, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It impacts his whole approach to the game.
Right.
You see him trying throws that most quarterbacks wouldn't even consider, threading the needle through tight coverage.
It's fun to watch.
So thrilling to watch, but that same confidence can lead him to force passes.
Right.
Trying for the highlight reel play when a simple check down would have been the right move.
It's almost like he's battling himself, right?
Absolutely.
This internal tug of war between trusting that arm and making the smart, calculated play.
Totally.
But speaking of battles, let's go back to his Tampa Bay days.
Okay.
5 seasons.
Right.
Leads the league in passing yards one year.
Yes.
But also leads in interceptions.
Oh.
Twice.
Not once, but twice.
What was going on there?
Well, in Tampa, we saw classic boomer bust Jameis.
Yeah.
Those early years, they really showcased his potential.
They did. They really did.
Remember that 5,000-yard season?
Oh, yeah.
But the Buccaneers, their offensive scheme encouraged a lot of high-risk plays.
It did, yeah.
Which just amplified Jameis's tendency to gamble, you know?
That's true.
It's crucial to remember the context here.
Yeah, I think so, too.
A quarterback's success isn't just about the quarterback, coaching, the supporting cast, the overall offensive philosophy. All of these things influence a quarterback's decision making.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't put it all on them.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And it's not like he didn't have moments where things seemed like they were going to click.
You're right.
Right. After Tampa, he ends up in New Orleans.
Right.
Learning behind a legend like Drew Brees.
Yeah.
And then Brees gets injured.
Right.
Winston steps in and goes 5-2.
As a starter. 5-2 as a starter.
Was that a turning point?
The New Orleans chapter is fascinating, right?
It is.
We saw a different Jameis.
You did.
Still aggressive, but you saw more patience, more field awareness.
Yeah.
He was focused on moving the chains, taking what the defense gave him.
Totally.
The Saints system emphasized ball control, efficiency, which for a while seemed to really curb those turnover tendencies.
It really did.
But unfortunately, a knee injury cut that season short.
It did.
Yeah.
And now, here he is in Cleveland.
New team.
His first start for the Browns.
Yeah.
Over 300 passing yards.
Wow.
3 touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
But 2 interceptions?
Yeah.
I mean, that just seems to be the story of his career.
Right.
These flashes of brilliance.
Yes.
Overshadowed by those mistakes.
Totally.
And it kind of brings us back.
It does.
To the big question.
Big question.
Can he overcome these inconsistencies?
Right. So the Browns, they offer him another fresh start, right?
Yeah.
A new system, a new coaching staff. It's a real chance to prove that he can be a consistent leader.
Yeah.
Someone who elevates the whole team this season is going to be crucial for determining if he can synthesize the best parts of his game.
Right.
You know, the daring throws, the leadership qualities with that disciplined decision-making that he needs for that sustained
success.
Right.
So what have we learned? I mean, we've seen the undeniable arm talent.
Oh, yeah.
The ability to make plays.
Amazing plays.
That few others can.
Right.
But we've also seen those turnovers.
Right.
That inconsistency that has followed him throughout his whole career.
Pretty much.
And yet, there's that glimmer of hope.
Right.
Those moments in New Orleans, that first start in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That suggests he might be on the verge.
Right.
of putting it all together.
He could be. Yeah. Winston's career really exemplifies that delicate balance that quarterbacks face. You know, that constant push and pull between taking risks.
To make the big play.
To make that big play. Yeah. And recognizing when a safer option is the smarter choice.
Makes sense.
How much of that is his playing style?
Yeah.
And how much can be shaped by the environment?
That's the question.
It's a complex equation.
It really is.
Yeah.
A fascinating one, for sure.
For sure.
And as we watch this next chapter unfold in Cleveland, the question lingers.
It does.
Can Jameis Winston finally conquer his own internal struggle?
Right.
And achieve that success that his talent hints at?
It's a question.
I think it's a question that will keep us all on the edge of our seats.
I agree. Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right, that's our deep dive on Jameis Winston.
Great episode.
For today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.